Hello and welcome back to Passport Meets World, the podcast where we explore travel and mental health. I'm your host Elizabeth, and today we're diving into a topic that affects so many of us, travel and depression. Specifically, we'll talk about how breaking out of your routine, putting energy into planning, and understanding your own level of functionality can make a difference when you're feeling low. Whether you're tuning in because you're seeking inspiration or simply curious about how travel and mental health intersect, I'm so glad you're here. Let's get started. Breaking out of routine. Depression is a way of trapping us in routines that feel endless, mundane, or downright oppressive. Even if you're someone who thrives on structure, depression can make your daily habits feel more like a cage than a comfort. This is where travel comes in. Travel forces us, sometimes gently, sometimes not, to step out of that cycle. It could be as small as a weekend trip or as big as a month-long international adventure. The change of scenery can be like hitting a reset button for your brain. Research supports this too. Studies show that novel experiences can stimulate dopamine production in the brain, which is something that often takes a hit during depressive episodes. So even if it's just exploring a neighboring town, breaking out of your routine can be a powerful way to shift your mental state. The energy of planning. Now let's talk about the role of planning in all this. Depression can make planning feel overwhelming at times. But putting your energy into something exciting can actually become part of the healing process. Think about it. When you're planning a trip, you're researching destinations, deciding what to pack, maybe even looking forward to trying new foods or meeting new people. This process requires focus, decision making, and a bit of optimism, things depression often tries to rob from us. Start small if you need to. Maybe it's a day trip to a nearby park, or maybe it's booking a one-night stay at a quirky bed and breakfast. The act of planning itself can provide a sense of control and purpose, even when other parts of life feel overwhelming. Knowing your functionality level. This next part is so important. Understanding your own level of functionality. Depression doesn't look the same for everyone, and neither should the way we approach travel. If you're someone who feels low energy during depressive episodes, a fast-paced itinerary packed with sightseeing may not be the right choice. Instead, consider slower, more restorative travel. Maybe that means renting a cabin in the woods where you can spend your days reading and walking, or booking a beachside hotel where you can simply soak in the sun. For others, depression might manifest as a need for connection. Group tours or trips where you can meet new people might provide that much-needed social boost. The key is to honor where you're at it and plan your trip accordingly. And remember, it's okay to adjust your plans if things feel like too much. The point of travel in this context isn't to check boxes or fill up your Instagram feed. It's to create an experience that nurtures your mental health. Travel won't cure depression, but it can be a tool in your mental health toolkit. Breaking out of your routine, investing your energy into planning, and honoring your level of functionality are all ways to make travel work for you, no matter where you are in your mental health journey. If you're listening to this and feeling stuck, I encourage you to start small. Maybe plan a walk in a new neighborhood, or research a place you've always dreamed of visiting. Remember, every step counts, no matter how small. Thank you for joining me today on Passport Meets World. If you found this episode helpful, please consider sharing it with someone who might need it. And if you have a question or topics you'd like me to cover in the future episodes, drop me a comment below. You can also follow me on social media at Passport Meets World Podcast on Instagram. Until next time, take care of yourself and keep exploring the world and your own well-being.